welcome to a long overdue episode of the Joshi podcast. I am Zodi.
I'm Bio.
And I am awesome.
Here's what we got on tap for you today. Kicking it
So,
off.
Azumi champion. Let's go.
Azumi, yep. Azumi had a match at New Japan Resurgence in Canada, I think, right? Ontario,
No,
Canada?
it was Ontario, California.
California. Oh, close enough. Both have C's in their name. It's fine. No, but she had a match
C,
against
Lady C.
it all comes back around. No, but yeah, Azumi had a match against Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa, which it was a pretty good match actually. Pretty good. Liked it.
No.
You know, like it. I think triple threats are a very, very good art in wrestling, and a really good one is really good. And Azumi was able to do it. Pinned Mina, which
Yeah. I don't know about y'all. I could not walk into the match at all. There was a fan at that show that was one singular fan that was screaming very, very loudly, and it made it very, very difficult to enjoy the match.
It was like screeching. Like it wasn't even like cheering, screaming. It was just screeching.
yeah, there was a lot of that.
There was so much of that.
It was very, very annoying, but it is
Like I'm all for going to shows, and she had the time of her life, and that's fucking awesome. It just really, really made it hard to pay attention and walk in.
But that's okay. Because Azumi defeated terrorism.
Can we say that on podcast? Is that something we can actually say?
Probably not, but oh well.
It's fine. If we get taken off the air, we'll just go back on a new name. It's fine. It's fine.
Exactly. Why can't I say that? Everybody can agree that terrorism being defeated is a good thing.
This is true. No, this is true. Many are saying this actually.
So if anything, if anyone gets mad at me about that, I mean, noticing.
Yeah, but
No, this is long overdue for Azumi.
very much so.
Yeah. It's been years since she's held any singles title.
2023 was the last time after her record-setting high-speed title.
So almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. It's
insane to think about when you think that the quality of work she's been putting out since then is we haven't seen that level of work since like.
But guys, what will Stardom do if they don't have the title on Cosmic Angels at all times? What will we ever do?
Does Cosmic even have a single belt right now?
Yes, the Sendai Girls Junior World Championship.
That's right.
Okay, but I'm talking about. I wasn't necessarily meaning Stardom belts. Yeah, like
fair enough.
But yeah, no, like that's just.
Cosmic
me, Josh, and I already know. I already know that I'm going to be berated with Tam shit again, because I always do, no matter what. So, with that being said, let's move on.
Yeah.
Outside of Stardom for once.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking about Stardom, and which is not a bad thing. I love Stardom. I love Joshi wrestling. That's why we started this. It's just I've gone more into things like Pro Wrestling Wave a lot, which we'll get into in a bit. JTO. But every year, one event that I tend to look forward to in a very bittersweet way is the Hanakamura Memorial Show. It's always a hard time to get through, but coming together to celebrate her life is always amazing. And this year's card is insanely stacked. Like, we have Yuna versus Tai Hanma, which, I mean, we have a young upstart in Yuna, and then we have Tai Hanma, who's on her retirement road.
Yuna's about to get the shit kicked out of her.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love it when my rookies get the absolute shit beat out of them every time.
I love it when less experienced ones get the shit kicked out of them.
Oh man.
Oh, it's good. No, I think this one's gonna be a fun match.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Uh, yeah. Don't have. It's gonna be fun. I don't really have much things. I mean, Tai Hama's winning. A match that I'm pretty excited for. We have Seigo Tachibana versus Aja Kong,
Oh man.
and they're gonna beat the fuck out of each other.
100%.
And I'm gonna be here for every second of it.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be very brutal.
Uh,
But
Aja's
we wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope.
no.
Joshi wrestling is at its best when it's absolutely fucking stiff as shit, man. Oh my god.
Yes, either when it's stiff as shit or funny as shit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Uh,
Fire.
like it's insane because it's like, so Vile, what are your two favorite Joshi wrestlers? And I'll be like, Momoka Hanazono and Tomoka Inaba. The complete opposite of each other, but my god, they're both awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god, man.
Uh, and then of course you always have the battle royal that's usually starting off the show. Uh, and we always get to see Sakura Hirota in full Hana cosplay, who just
Mhm.
lays it in, and it,
Is the battle royal always Hana cosplays?
yeah, I mean also it's Sakura Hirota,
Hmm.
Fair
but
enough.
Okay.
yeah, and not everybody cosplays her. It's just Sakura Hirota always does. But a lot of people during the Hanakamura Memorial Show will kind of have tribute gears, um, and you know, I'm
Oh, man.
like, I think this year might be like the one where I'm looking forward to the matches the most. I mean, last year I was really looking forward to a match that we unfortunately didn't get
Hmm.
due to injury, where it was going to be Julia versus Vinny. Um, and when Julia got injured.
Yeah, the replacement match though was pretty good too. It was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
no, it was. It's just I feel for Julia because every year something always comes up and she
Yeah.
can't make it.
And now this time she's literally in WWE right now, so she can't.
Yeah, she's in the
Yeah.
WWE, and I highly, highly doubt they would allow her to work this show.
Yeah.
But never say never.
Hopefully. Hopefully one time when she can.
I mean, if EO can show up in in the fields,
Well,
then
I think you're forgetting one big reason for that, which is Triple H and Rossi, good pals, it would seem to be.
well, you know,
Two,
how does
I think that was
how for WWE to fix their image?
more
Let
time limit draws, man. Oh, hell yeah.
let
so.
Julia
Yeah,
do the Hana Kimura show.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean that
that's
would
fair.
be good. But I don't think it's necessarily that Triple H and Rossi are pals. I think it's kind of okay. You get Julia. You get to sign Julia, but we want to have EO on one show.
Yeah.
Worst trade deal in the history of trade deals.
But I was trying to find a good segue, but there was nothing.
Huh.
We have a match that I'm also really, really excited for a certain matchup that we can kind of get in it. We got Big Hash, Shihiro Hashimoto, and Shotaro Ashino versus Konami and Minoru Suzuki.
What a fucking crazy team that second team is, by the way. That's insane, actually.
They're both insane, but like, I am just now kind of picturing Big Hash versus Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, man, I need it. I need it now.
Oh, let's go. They're gonna
Uh,
once again, they're going to beat the fuck out of each other.
yeah, man. Like hearing about these shows, like these, like I mean, I watched the last Hanakamura show, with you guys, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Very sad, obviously, but
Yeah, that's
like hearing about these like other shows that aren't like the mainstream ones, like Stardom, like TJPW, Marigold, like stuff that isn't like that. It makes me realize how much I really need to actually go out there and explore more routes of like Joshi and actually get more into the actual product and stuff.
yes, you do.
There's a lot. There's a lot
There
out there.
is. It's almost like daunting. It's almost like kind of like terrifying looking at how much there really is.
And like, there's so much of. I'm trying to think of the perfect way to word this. Variety too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you go into Wave, you're probably gonna get some weird shit.
Hmm.
You get some weird comedy shit, but you're also going to get fantastic matches.
Yeah.
Go into Choco Pro, that's a whole different beast. You go into Ice Ribbon, and there's nobody there.
Well, to be fair, I was there.
Right?
I mean,
There
I
had one
guess.
person there at least.
Awesome, the World
I
Ice
was
Ribbon
there.
Shooter.
They had
I was
one
there.
American person there. One American person.
Yes,
Only
I'm
one.
no longer in Japan, but I was there at least, so
It
one
counts.
person was at the shows
One
over
more,
there.
one more person to Ice Ribbon.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way to Ice Ribbon to
Another
save the
person to
day.
Gherkin.
Another 800 a Kirkin. Oh man.
Another 800 to Corkin. Let's go.
God, attendance rates are fucking funny as
Yeah,
shit to talk about.
genuinely don't know who's winning this tag match because
You know what? I'd probably go with Konami and Minoru. Suzuki doesn't.
but I can also see Big Hash pinning Konami.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, with the whole like, I'm hoping there's a little bit of the Stardom Sendai rivalry happening here as
Oh yeah,
well.
no, should be.
I'm wanting it to be Stardom versus the World.
That'd be cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
that'd be really cool.
I
Honestly, like
agree.
do that. And I'm gonna get off topic because this got brought up, and there's something that I've kind of been mentally putting in my head that I think is just fantastic idea.
Mm.
I think this year somebody not signed to Stardom should win the 5-star.
Bold.
Bold. They could work
It's
that.
bold as hell. But here's the thing.
Bold.
So right now we had, my UF Stardom. We had
Oh yeah,
FWC is quote unquote going overseas,
worldwide, baby.
and their role in Stardom is finished. What that fully entails is
No more stars.
up in the air, but it does not change the fact. And Mike is injured as well,
Yeah,
and is going to be out for close to a year.
rest of the year for sure.
And I really, really, I
I
wish her the
am-
best. Wish her a huge, speedy recovery. Like Micah is my favorite in Stardom, right next to SLK, and
I am in
we're gonna miss
hell
her a
right
lot.
now.
But yeah, like Stardom's main event scene, and another thing happened that we'll get to later, maybe even in the next episode, depending on how long this goes.
Yeah.
That's another gone. Stardom's main event scene is now reliant on moving people up to the main
Yep.
event.
Yep.
SLK is a clear one who's going there no matter what. Which is like, it's the only thing that's like, last year, I was all like, SLK is winning the 5-star. They're gonna move her up, but now he's already on that path. She does not need the 5-star to move up.
Yeah.
You can believably go have her lose the white belt and immediately be in the red belt picture. No questions asked now.
Yep.
So, does she need the 5-star? No. Suzu, I love her. She won recently.
I think Suzu's in a position to where she can just win the red belt on a try rather than just needing the 5-star to win it.
Suzu doesn't need another 5-star victory at this point.
No.
Suzu's
I also
got the history with people and
yeah.
do
I
whatever she
also
wants.
really think putting her in a red belt picture anytime soon is a good thing for a couple of reasons. Like one, she's gone after it a lot and lost every time. And on the other part, right now, it's time to build her character more where this new faction is going. And right now, I think there's a lot of character building to do with her. So I think we kind of push that to the side of it while we really figure out what this new Suzu is all about.
Mhm.
And I don't think that's, hey, I want to win titles. It's more, I want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
So I think
Murder Suzu.
I kind of murder Suzu. Let's go. So yeah, I think that's a little push to the back. So and we also had Carrara win the Cinderella and challenge for the red belt. Awesome, so happy about that.
Man.
People are
You know-
mad. People are mad, and I love it.
We love Carrara here.
Yes, Carrara is the greatest. I love her. Love her a lot.
Look, if you don't like Carrara or you hate Carrara, fuck you. That's all I gotta say.
If you hate Carrara, you're the problem.
You are, in
Agreed.
fact, the problem.
Agreed.
So with sorry to cut you off.
You're
I just
good.
want to
You're
finish
good.
this one thought. With her going after the red belt, I think that more leads the 5-star to be going after the white belt
Yeah.
this year.
I don't know.
I think it's dependent on who wins it.
I have my thoughts on it. I have my thoughts on that. I feel like whoever wins the 5-star should be going for the world title no matter what, because that's the it's like the fucking winner of like the G1 going for like the junior belt for whatever reason.
That would have been funny as shit.
Like imagine Okada wins the G1. He's like, I don't want to challenge for the world title. I want the junior championship. Like, man.
Yeah, and I also think the
aren't
world
there
title is getting
rules
very,
for the
very
junior
bloated right
belt?
now too.
Yes, you
with
have to
that,
be under a certain weight.
where it's a bunch of people who aren't necessarily in the world title picture being the ones to challenge for it.
Yeah.
So I think
Well,
doing it this way kind of gives the red belt some breathing room as well.
I guess, but I also feel like you can't really. Like, it already it's had a good bit of breathing room already. To be fair, it's been kind of stuck in the story with Tam and Saya for a while, and a lot of Stardom's main event has just decided. Well, a lot of times top of talent have just decided, okay, I'm done. So I feel like, and this is just a good way to like, if you want, how do I explain this? The 5-star has always like, if you use it in the way of grabbing a newer talent or someone who like wouldn't really like challenge for them, and you can build them up over the course of the 5-star and they can win it, they can realistically challenge for the belt. It just depends on how you build them up.
It's not necessarily a saying of like
Yeah.
Who wins the challenge for it. I think letting, when I say breathing room, I mean more you're able to fully build a good story around the red belt that focuses on the red belt.
Yeah.
Because we've not had that in a while. They've been rushing every title defense, and or the time that they actually have a good story built around it, kind of debatable.
We'll get there maybe. Maybe.
So I guess when I say good, I mean lengthy, not good. A lengthy build. It's not focused on the red belt at all. Like the red belt took the back stance to it. So I think having the winner go after the white belt allows something story heavy to be built for the red belt that actually puts the red belt as the main focus.
Yeah.
And with the potential of this Stardom versus the world of all these like Stardom talent are going and winning titles from other promotions. I think almost every, like obviously outside of TJPW and Ice Ribbon
Yeah.
and
And
Mari
actress.
Golden. Okay, never mind.
And
Yeah, like so I should say every promotion that Stardom is working with has a title in Stardom as opposed to their own talent. And I think that's a good thing of, we want our shit back.
Yeah.
We want to be, you know, Stardom can't keep coming in and taking our shit. We're not going to take their shit anymore. Now it's going to have all these companies versus Stardom, which would be fucking excellent. The downside of that is Micah's injury.
Yeah.
I think Micah would have been a perfect like head leader for Stardom.
100%. Yeah.
She is the leader of Stardom, and
She is.
I will die on that hill.
She is.
Like-
She is undoubtedly probably the ace. of the
She is the leader of that locker room.
She is the
and
ace, yeah.
and you could see it everywhere. Like
Yes.
Micah is
Solid.
like is Stardom
Like-
right now. Like sure, like with like Kamatani and that and everything, but like Micah is like
Kamatani's
the
not there.
person. Like
Micah is Micah is all right. So I'm gonna use it with you all know, but spoiler for something we're gonna be talking about later. With the two roles of Mayu and Tam now needing to be filled, Tam's role would be fulfilled by Micah, while Mayu's will be filled by SLK.
Hmm.
I would see some arguments. I have seen some arguments that Kamatani's the heir for Tam.
Kamatani is the heir for Tam in the sense that she's going to lead Cosmic Angels. She's going to turn face and lead Cosmic.
Whoa!
I'm not gonna lie. Look, right. Look.
I don't think I can co-sign that one.
I
right
don't.
now.
I don't even think they would accept us that. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't think they would accept the shit. Why in the fuck would you ever accept
I mean,
Kamatani as your leader?
Poi might because she has no thoughts in her
so-
brain. But
So here's exactly why I say that. Look at her now, and then I think one thing that I'm gonna kind of controversially say, just because the whole but kayfabe's dead or whatever. Yes, very much the outside roles that she's playing out of Stardom make it very difficult to like kind of pinpoint things on her character, because right now she's effectively going through the biggest mental crisis of all time, and these insane mood swings between I'm still evil, and then you're seeing a lot more of the old Saya coming out more. She's a lot more emotional. The promo and the thing at the end of the we've gone on to so far of a tangent. We didn't even finish. We were talking about the
we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We'll get back there.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the Tam Saya stuff until we get to Tam Saya.
All I will say is
And
it took her getting rid of her biggest op to go back to being fucking like joyful and whimsical. What a wrestler.
and yeah, I very much see her going down, the good path again. And
You know who's going to be the
honestly,
one?
I think it's going to be Carrara who's going to help her get there.
Yep, it's going to be Carrara that brings her back, baby.
And I think Carrara is going to be the one that's like, and then with that, I think it's going to cause tensions between Poi and Sayori. I think Poi will be quick to accept, which is crazy.
Well,
Which is crazy. I know, but Poi is definitely the far more forgiving type than
yeah, no.
than
Sayori is
would
gonna
be.
be pissed. Oh man.
Sayori needs to just beat the shit out of Kamatani for like a month straight, and then they'll be fine.
And yeah, and I think all of it's going to lead to, Saya being the actual leader of Cosmic, because I think Poi and Sayori are gonna have a big falling out. I think
Oh,
I think everything's gonna be fine
how
in the
can you
end.
say
I
that?
think
How
everything's
can
gonna
you
be fine
say
in the end.
that?
But I think they're gonna have a falling out for a little bit, and so I think the rest of Cosmic will be like, neither of you are fit to lead right now, and then it's eventually just going to end up being Saya.
Now, if I was Okada, right? If I was Okada, maybe I don't give leadership to either of them, and I give it to this person instead. I give it to Unimon because it's funny. That's a joke. No, but I like Unimon. She's cool. No, but I think if anyone should lead Cosmic, it probably should be Poi.
Mm,
It should be Poi if I'm being honest. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'm just sticking with that. I
Yeah.
think that this is where this is going. But anyway, sorry for the giant break in there. ADHD is
Hell yeah, we love getting off topic and
Yeah.
detouring.
yeah.
I feel like that's in
But
every
yeah, so
episode
we
ever.
have
It is.
Even though it's like 2
now,
episodes.
now I lost their name. Fuck.
I would
mean,
put
Well, yeah, I just lost their tag team name. Oh, it's Red something. Fuck. Okay, but it's Miyuki Takase and Miko Iwata versus Sayori Poi versus Dashi Yako and Hiroyo Matsumoto, and this is gonna be a banger. Also,
Oh
I don't
my!
know why I said Sayori Poi. It's Saria, not Poi.
nice one. Nice one,
Yeah,
Kyle.
yeah. My brain was still focused on what we were saying
That would
earlier.
be a really good match. Services and
No, no, no.
Oh, man.
Get Mika Iwata away from Sayoriano right the fuck now.
No, I just mean like in a
Stop it.
singles match, Suri versus like Seriana would be really good.
Nope. I
don't want to see it ever again.
You guys are not
For the
listening to
love
what
of
I am
God.
saying, and it is showing.
I didn't hear you. I was ranting.
I was
responding to bio.
I was gonna say like I wasn't talking about Mika Iwata or Seriana. I was talking about Sayori Ano versus Suri in a singles match would be really fun.
Yes, agreed.
If we're talking freelancer Sayori, I'd agree.
Yeah, no. Both the
Moving
freelancers.
to this match. Okay.
Oh, Miko Wada
No.
and
No. I am not gonna go on another rant and tangent. We're good.
That's it.
We are good. We are
Doomed to watch Sayori Ano versus Mika Iwata 5,000 times.
I'm just trying to inform you of what their tag team name is.
Okay, go ahead.
Miko Wada and Miyuki Takase's tag team name is Red Energy.
Red Energy. Okay, there it is. I knew it was red something, and my brain just fucking fried. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun match. Suri and Poi are winning.
Yeah, no.
You're not
Oh
having Suri
another W to the sun.
and a W to the
Sun
sun.
was a
But the
dirty
match that
laser.
I am most looking forward to, and something that the second it was announced, I freaked the fuck out
Main
and
event.
popped off. It's the main event of Rina versus Vinny.
Oh man.
Holy fucking shit.
Wasn't that
I'm going to be
like
not only is this match gonna go really fucking hard, I'm gonna be a wreck.
Alright. Yeah.
Rina breaks me on every Hana show. Like, oh my god! Like, especially when not on the Hana show, but when she fought SLK, the second she came out with a sword in the hair, I was a wreck. And then when her fucking Tron flashed from Rina to Hana, broke me instantly.
Man. I think it's gonna be a really fucking good match. Both wrestlers are really good. Vinny's on like a all-timer run right now. Fucking, he's so good.
Wasn't this match supposed to happen before? Or am I thinking about a different one?
I think you're thinking of Julia versus Vinny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Julia versus Vinny.
Was it supposed to be Julia versus
It was
Vinny?
last
Okay.
year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Okay.
And it got turned into Utami versus Vinny because Julia got injured. thanks to
Mm,
the forearm
okay.
to Suri on the first fucking Michael show.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, we love fracturing your arm and a forearm, man. That's
I
some beast shit.
love fracturing my forearm, smacking the shit out of the sun.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. So
hmm.
again, a lot of the winners of these matches aren't gonna have like further like this is a special show. Like they're not gonna use this to further any like stories or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who I have win this.
I do honestly. Do they have a time limit? I don't time limit. That'd be fun.
Maybe.
I think Vaney probably.
Did you just call her Vaney?
I did, and I
And
What is
apologize.
wrong with you?
I
I
mean,
sometimes mispronounce
both are
things.
right. Technically, it just kind of
Well, no, he
depends
said
on
it
your
with a,
impression.
he said it with an I essentially. But continue.
It's
Shut
a
up.
very common way of saying it too.
Shut up.
See, part of me is like, okay, this would be a huge win for Rena, and obviously, like Rena on, you know, I don't think Rena has lost a match on a Hana show.
I mean, but Venny is also the current Seedling World champ. But
Like for a Hana show, like a lot of that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's just.
I know. I'm just saying. I need to put it out there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like it's kind of the thing. It's like, okay, well, if you have Rena win, she could challenge for the Seedling belt, and then it's like, but it's not going to further anything because it's just
That's
just
not
a Hana show for Hana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the show. I'm not mentally prepared for it, but I'm excited for the matches.
Fuck it, we ball.
What's the show made?
Now,
Hmm?
do we have any last thoughts on this before we get into the catch the wave results?
Nope.
Definitely a contender for like one-off show of the year.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, he probably has a contender for show of the year too. To be honest. With the matches on that, dude. With matches on that, oh yeah, no, it's gonna go crazy.
I don't know if I'm willing to go that far yet.
Okay, so I love. So this is a weird entrance or weird
Segway.
segue. There we go. But catch the wave is my favorite yearly tournament. I love how Wave goes and brings talent from all different promotions to put on this big tournament.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about night one because this was really fucking weird.
Uh-oh.
Normally, I'm not a person who brings time, but if I'm gonna go talk about the results, I don't bring time into it. But you kind of have to for night one because I don't know what the fuck they were doing or thinking with this. So catch the wave matches have a time limit of 15 minutes. Now, for night one, I'm going to get into the results. Kakeru Saguchi defeated Itsuki Aoki, giving Kakeru 3 points, because it's 3 points for a win.
Yeah. Okay.
Draws work interestingly, because the person with less experience will get 2 points, while the more experienced ones will get 1.
That's insane. I love that.
It's insane, but it adds so much like stakes to it. So yeah, Kakeru now at 3 points, Itsuki at 0. This match went 1 minute and 49 seconds.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa,
Saki.
what the fuck did they do to Itsuki Aoki?
Just hold up because you're gonna get upset at one of them.
Oh no.
Really upset.
No.
Saki, but we'll get to that in a few. Saki defeated Yuki Mashiro in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Saki now at 3 points. Cherry defeated Saran in 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, Yori Yoniyama, my goat, defeated Asuka Goda in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Are you noticing a theme yet?
Why are they so short?
I don't know. Awesome. Are you sitting down?
I am in fact currently sitting down in a chair.
Do you have anything near you that you could throw in reaching distance?
Oh boy. I do have my World of Stardom pillow near me that I can throw.
Okay, I want you to go grab that, and I want you to move it out of reaching distance.
Oh, I just grabbed it.
Oh no.
Okay, lightweight toss it away from you.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, so Shin Sakura Hirota defeats Natsu Samir in 2 seconds.
Oh. Wait, how the fuck does that even work? What? Wait a minute, what?
Ring out.
What?
What? How does that? I just threw my pillow at the door.
I'm
How
so
does
sure.
that work?
I'm so sure, man. Yeah.
How does that work? How does that? How do you get a ring out in what?
Oh man, that's
It's
insane.
it's
Actually,
it's like 20 seconds for the count out. No.
it's a. I think
No,
it's
no.
over the top rope thing.
Yeah, over the top rope.
Oh, it's over the top. Oh, so they Santina Morella Natsu.
Wait, that means as soon as Natsu
Natsu literally got into the
ring
ring
got it
and she was
clotheslined out
thrown
immediately.
out.
Immediately.
What are we doing? Who's in charge of this? Who's booking this?
That means okay. No wait. That means Natsu had to roll in the ring. Bella had to ring as soon as she rolled in the ring. It just immediately gets tossed out.
I hate it here.
So, full admit, actually, I don't know how. I
I'm sure there's a
haven't
clip
been
of it
able
somewhere.
to purchase the show
seconds?
yet. Catch the Wave is expensive. You're looking at like $27 per show.
Oh,
Forgive me for not being able to go and watch it.
I'm broke.
I'm assuming Ring Out. DQ is also an option.
Bro, no
But yeah.
way Natsu got DQ'd in like 2 seconds.
That's fine.
I mean,
if
I
that's
wouldn't
the
put it
case,
past.
that's
I mean, it is Natsu. She could have like started the match and like whipped her.
Hey, I mean, usually you have to pay for that.
Oh, what the fuck?
No. Like you can pay her to
Oh, no,
whip
I
you at a
know.
bar.
I know.
Anyway,
Maybe you know what? Maybe she had to go
moving
open the bar.
forward.
Maybe she had to go open the bar and you know what? Quick match so she could go open her bar.
That's fine.
Which if you ever go to Japan, go to Natsu's bar. It's an amazing time, lots of fun, good drinks, great atmosphere. She's usually playing K-pop on one TV and wrestling on another one. It's amazing.
That's base as fuck. Next match. Tai Hanma defeats Rana Yagami in 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Why are we
Uh,
doing sub 3-minute matches?
So I will say there's one that bothers me. Yuki
That one didn't-
Miyazaki defeated Rina Amikura in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Now here's the one that ruffles my jammies.
Hang on,
And I
real
love
quick.
I love Risa Sarah. Y'all know this. Risa Sarah's also on retirement. I love her dearly. I'm gonna miss her dearly. Defeats Kohaku in 1:52.
Oof. Oof.
What? All right, so clearly people weren't being paid by the hour here.
Yeah, clearly. And now for the only match that you can rate on Cage Match because it goes above 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Yumi Oka defeats Unagi Sayaka in 10 minutes and 23 seconds.
Not the eel, Lucy. Come on.
So I'm not getting into like the rest of the matches that have nothing to do with the actual tournament itself.
Well, what were the
Go
other
go
topics?
watch the show. They also Wave. Not that attendance matters, but Wave drew 561 people to Kurikan for their opening.
Another
show.
500 to Koiken. Let's go.
That's probably good for them.
That's really good for Wave.
Let's say,
because
wait, that's gotta be
I say that because night 2, they
Oh.
drew 80 people to
What?
post the 80 people to post the Amistad.
Where?
However, it's in Kanagawa. The post
Jesus, they went from
post the
wait,
Amistad arena.
wait. Where's Kanagawa? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the
It's
War
near.
Warehouse one.
It's like okay. It's like right next to Tokyo.
Yeah. So, however, much better on the times for night 2.
Wow,
Much better.
they really just went. Yeah, we got 500 people in here. It's time to quickly go through these matches, and then they get to 80 people, and they're like, all right, time to put on 10-minute classics.
Funny
Who's
episode.
So
booking this?
Ayame Sasamura and Marika Kobayashi went to a time limit draw.
Oh, 15 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Wow, we've already that one match is already longer than all of the other ones combined.
Not combined.
Close though.
But it is just longer than every other match of the card, though, on that show.
Yes. And Ayame has less experience, so she is at 2 points while Marika Kobayashi is at 1.
Hmm.
And in a huge surprise to me, Maika Ozaki defeats Honoka in 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
Huh.
I had Honoka winning the Jupiter block, and I don't know anymore. I fully expect Honoka to beat Maika.
Bio curse the people they chose to win. Uh-oh.
Another day ending in
Another
Y.
day ending in Y.
Another day ending in the Y.
SOK is gonna win the 5-star. Gets immediately murdered by Shuri.
Immediately dead.
Oh man. It happens like all the time. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for laughing, but it's funny.
I mean, dying by Shuri is kind of based.
It is an honorable way to die. It's honorable.
It's kind of.
I mean, that's fair.
Not many people survive Shuri, actually.
That is where we are currently standing in
To catch the wave.
and Catch the Waves. To quickly run down, Kakeru Saguchi at 3 points, Itsuki Aoki at 0, Saki at 3, Yuki Mashiro at 0, Cherry at 3, Saran at 0, Kaori Yoneyama at 3, Asuka Goda at 0, Sagar Hirota at 3, Natsu Samir at 0, Tai Hanma at 3, Rana Yagami at 0, Yuki Miyazaki at 3, Rina Makura at 0, Risa Sera at 3, Kohaku at 0, Yumi Oka at 3, Unagi Sayaka at 0, Ayami Sasamura at 2, Marika Kobayashi at 1, Maiko Ozaki at 3, Honoka at 0.
So wait, night 2 only had one match for the
We
tournament?
had like
2
2
matches.
or 3.
2 matches, and they had 3 other matches on the card.
Interesting.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, Catch the Wave, they draw out a lot.
Should we just tackle the elephant in the room with that one big Joshi show that happened about a week ago?
More like 2 weeks ago.
That is true. We are really late to this topic. Do we wanna get to All-Star Grand Kingdom? Or should we just say fuck everyone and just save it for next episode? It's up to you guys. It doesn't matter to me. I'm having a good time. Oh shit.
I'm ready to tackle it. Austin, what are you feeling?
I mean, I'm ready to tackle like the first half
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm gonna be real. That last half is probably gonna need its own dedication
That's going to have a
for multiple reasons.
long debates when we had about that lower half, man. Jesus.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
So
So-
I guess we'll just end it off with the first half of All Star.
Yeah. The part that people aren't really caring about to go in. Hey, we're gonna go through here and
Yeah, you actually gotta like your free trial is up. You gotta pay for the rest of for the
Yeah,
rest of the
you
episode.
gotta follow for the rest
Yeah,
of
you
it.
gotta
Yeah,
wait.
you
This
gotta-
Yeah,
deep,
follow
deep
and wait.
analytical
Congratulations.
podcast.
You thought our next episode was gonna be like a week after this one. Try 2 months, buddy.
Yeah. You gotta wait 2 months.
Oh man, good luck.
That being said, we should record it very soon.
100% we will. Yeah, no, we will.
Yeah. We'll figure that out.
Okay, so we started off All-Star Grand Freedom with the way we always do. With the pre-show Rambo.
The Rumble.
The Rumble.
I do enjoy the Rumble.
Should I just should I go
It's a
over
lot
the
of
people in it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
So I'm just gonna say who I'm just gonna we have a cage match thing in the chat. I'm reading off and read off what Hanako defeats Akira, Azusa, Fukugen Death, Kotatsu, Lady C, Kevin, Momo, Kogo, and Momo Watanabe, Ryan, Ruaka, and Tomoka Nava, and Waka Tsukiyama, Jesus Christ, and Yuna Mizumoi and Yuria to win the Rumble. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking mouthful. Christ.
Full respect to Hanako, she was not the one to win this match.
Lady C should have won. I don't care. Lady C on top. She should have won. Let's go.
Lady
there were multiple people in here who should have won.
It honestly, it probably should have been Momo, if I'm being 100% honest.
Look,
so here's why I don't think like Momo was somebody at first. I was like, yeah, it should be Momo, and then I was like, no, because it's going to be a white belt loss, and I don't want to see Momo lose another title shot.
I can't handle that. My psyche cannot handle another Momo title loss. I can't. I just can't do it.
Yeah. It should have been Kevin or it should have been Tomoka.
I was trolling at first, but I really think Lady C could have probably benefited from winning that, like, immensely, because that would have been a what, first challenge for the white belt?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be Hanako's first one, and I don't think Hanako's really gonna benefit much from it, honestly.
Well, I mean, but also Hanako has the new blood tag belts right now, I think.
I think it's more. So here's what I'm thinking, right? The way I look at it is this is gonna be a test for mostly Hanako.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah.
This is gonna see where is she in terms of
skill,
and can she deliver in a non-tag match?
Which I think she can.
Which I think she can too, but remember, this is usually, at least how I've seen a lot of things, is like, you know, this is like the test to see, all right, how do you do when we put you in a big match for the second biggest title in the company?
Yeah.
How do you deliver? Do you not deliver? Do you falter? Do you collapse under the pressure, or do you rise to the occasion? And I think that's what they're trying to see with Hanako.
Yeah.
And I think depending on how she does in this, if she delivers in this fashion and shows that she can go with someone like SLK in the ring for like the white belt, then they know that they have solidified a future person that they can slowly start sliding up the card.
Yep.
Right. And I'm not against that. What I am against is Ruaka eliminating Stone Cold Ryan.
That is bullshit. That was so bullshit, actually.
That was so bullshit. The plastic bin merchant gets to eliminate one of the coolest rookies? I'm sorry. You've lost me there.
Oh yeah. Can we also talk about that? They needed 4 people to eliminate Waka.
That is fucking hilarious, actually. That is funny.
I mean, that's funny.
One of those is Waka's like own tag partner.
I don't think it was that they needed the 4 people. I think it was just more of everyone's just like, let's get Waka out of here and make sure she's gone.
Yeah.
Also, she needed to get back to the commentary desk with Walker because she was on commentary.
Also, I just want to say, yeah, it took a lot of people. It also took the 3 tallest women in the company to eliminate Waka.
Which is funny
Oh man,
as hell.
that's funny as shit.
Um,
Oh man,
Yeah,
you,
I there's a lot of normally I like the Rumbles are fun. I really think that it should have been Tomoka. I think that Tomoka and SLK have also been kind of like butting heads a lot and been looking like they've been trying to set up for a white belt match and just never coming.
Yeah.
And it's time. Also, sadly, in this match, Kyoka Kat, uh, Kotatsu would get re-injured
she did?
after she just came back and she's injured again.
that's
With what?
unfortunate.
Uh, yeah. Because yeah, I think Kevin or Tomoka should have won,
I
and
mean, I
like
thought
we
Kevin
were
was
all
winning
like
it,
there when like Kevin eliminated Momo. We were like, oh fuck,
and then she
cool.
eliminated
And just like,
Tomoka. And then we're like,
and then she
oh,
eliminated Tomoka, and I was like, Big Kev, and then
there's a bird
Hanako, and I was
cam
like,
show.
Hanako was like, no, I'm okay.
Hanako's like, that doesn't work for me, brother.
Rest assured, before we go into the next match, rest assured, the C and Lady C will stand for champion one day. That is going to happen. I don't care.
Nope, it's always going to stand for communism,
L- l-
capitalism,
I swear to God,
computer.
you do not want to stop this fight with me,
Lady
buddy.
Champion will happen with the artist belts eventually.
She'll have the war title. I don't care. Sure.
I mean,
If I was
I,
booking Stardom, she'd have the war title. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it can mean champion, but even when she's champion, I'm still gonna call her Lady Communism, Lady Capitalism, literally anything other than Lady
Lady
Champion,
Comrade.
Lady Comrade.
Oh man, why are we giving her names that we would be giving Mio Shirai? I'm sorry. That's
No, that's
Wait.
imperialism.
Mio Shirai and no Comrade.
oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's not
Neo
combat.
Shirai's just pure imperialism.
That is true. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Never mind. Ignore me.
I think it'd be Mio. It'd be Mio R for Mio racism.
That is true. Yeah, no. Lady C is great. I love it. Anyways.
Pretty W name.
Okay, so well, you brought up that you'd be giving Lady C the red belt,
Yeah.
and it popped a brain thought in me.
Oh no.
I thought I was gonna say popped a brain cell, and I was like, you still had one?
No, it's been long gone. But so I'm looking at it now. What? So I'm only gonna do the 4 singles belts, but I'm also gonna drop it to 3 singles belts because I'm getting rid of the high speed. If I
What
was
the
booking
fuck?
Stardom,
I mean, they don't have a high speed division anymore.
That is true.
yeah,
Like
for that
so
reason.
it's May and
May for
Saki
May.
Kashima
it's May and
into a random Saki Kashima random match.
random Saki Kashima. Yuna can technically I will say Yuna should be high speed champion by the end of the year. I'm going to throw that out there because
That's fair.
she deserves it.
So I'm going to bring in. So if I'm booking Stardom, I'm going to be bringing in a bunch of outside talent.
You're bringing in Rhea
And
Priestley.
that-
It's over.
Fuck no.
What is this B Priestley not wanting y'all not wanting her back?
I don't mind her. I don't mind
what are
Rhea
we doing
Priestley.
here?
I'm just joking around.
I personally can't do her wrestling at all. And you know what? I don't feel like I need to justify this because I feel like that's a pretty common consensus is not wanting B Priestley and starting or around wrestling at all.
Either way. I need to. You need to stay back on. We need to stay back on track because this is a long ass card. Actually, this is a big card already.
Yeah, we'll get 4 more matches to cover after this, so we're fine.
Damn, I'll go fuck myself then, huh?
Yeah, you will.
Jesus, fuck man.
Yeah.
you will. Get fucked.
We're fine because there's not a lot to say about these other matches.
That is true. It's not a lot.
It's I say tomorrow, like we're recording tomorrow, but like next show is going to be the long one.
Yeah.
So like so yeah. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna bring the high speed back because I'm gonna bring in outside talent. Here's who I'd throw the 4 singles belts on in Stardom. So starting with a high speed, bringing in from wave, I'm putting the high speed belt on Kohaku.
Fair enough.
Future
Mhm,
belt, I'm giving to Azusa.
Mm,
mhm,
okay.
Like
mhm, mhm.
white belt, if I can't keep it on SOK, I am putting it on Rina.
All right.
And for the red belt, if I can't do Micah because she's injured, I'm putting it on Tomoka.
You know, I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock with that. You got it.
Bro, okay, you were planning to put the red belt on Lady C.
Respect
Tomoka has
Lady
a far
C.
better case.
Respect Lady C. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's not
respect
disrespecting Lady C. I'm just saying
Res-
Tomoka has a much
comrade.
stronger case for red
respect
belt
Lady.
than Lady C right now.
Respect Lady
Respect
Comrade.
our comrade,
Respect Lady
damn it.
Comrade. What the fuck, man? All right. Nah, that's a
That
good
was-
list. That's a good list. That's a good list.
All right. Now, because I'm pretty sure the red belt on Lady C is more of a bit. What would you do? And
What would I do?
you could tap in next. Awesome.
God. Okay. So if I'm being 100% honest, probably just gonna put the high speed belt on Saki Kashima because I feel like she's really good with it. She's fucking funny. And
It's low speed if she wins
sorry,
it. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, low speed, low speed.
Low
Sorry,
speed. Thank
yeah.
you. Come on, get it right.
God, future belt. Jesus, fucking. I'd probably bring in. Would she count? Would Chi-Chi count? I think she would.
Chi is in her second year. So she counts. I also don't know how old she is though. So
Yeah.
No one knows.
If
yeah,
I'd probably put the future belt on Chi-Chi. Bring her in, put it on her. White belt. Oh, fucking A. Now, if I'm being like no trolling shit, I probably fuck. What would I do with the white belt? God, man, probably put. I'm trying to think of like. We can't use any injured wrestlers, yeah.
I
No.
brought injured wrestlers up, but I also said that if I can't
Hmm.
use them, I'd use so and so.
I put the white belt probably on May Sarah. I feel like
Okay.
she could have a really good reign with that. And
I'm down for it. I love May.
I would
So.
put the red belt on Suzu Suzuki.
Uh, I also say that like I would also probably put the belt
It's
on the red belt on Momo
it,
as well.
yeah. It's a
Momo would 100% get a reign in my thing, so don't.
it's a three-way tie for me. It's either Suzu Suzuki, Momo Watanabe, or it's probably I just had the name in my fucking head. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be Sayoriana. One of those three. Oh. Damn.
God damn it, Bio.
Well, shit. Guess they didn't like Sayoriana, huh?
No, it's Bio fucking trolling.
I know. Yeah, no, but
God damn it.
I'll let Awesome go now.
I'm giving
Oh
the
shit!
high.
Shit!
I'm-
Sorry to cut you off, but I just realized something. Because it was brought to our attention. Also, Zodi, could you
Hmm?
put on Do Not Disturb during calls too?
Ooh.
Because apparently your Discord notifications come through on the podcast.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
already on
Allegedly.
Do Not Disturb. I just have to fucking mute your sound. What's?
No. Keep the soundboards unmuted because we're gonna use those. But like mute like Discord notifications.
That's not mine. That's yours.
I don't have Discord notifications, or
It
well, I have Discord notifications on, but
it's
I
not
don't ever get
mine
any
because
notifications
I
on.
don't get the pings for I don't get like the notifications for it. No, that's was it on episode 1 or episode 2?
I was told both.
There's no
Mhm.
way. It's not me because I haven't gotten any notifications today. Plus, I feel like I would hear.
Yeah, I don't know about today. Like, I'm just saying that, like, yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up.
Yes, transparency when it comes to the production of this podcast. We figure it out during recording.
Let me see.
Yeah. We can focus on that after. I was just
Anyway, while they're
just had
doing
to bring that
that,
up before I forgot because I'm stupid. Anyway, back to your list, Awesome.
I'm giving the high speed belt to Yuna because she deserves it, and she's been working her ass off, training, and like she's also like gotten into great shape as well. Like I've been following like on her Instagram with when she's posting, like she's up at like 6 a.m. running
Fire.
like every day. And she's lifting weights, she's doing all this other stuff, and I think that should be rewarded because she is a trooper for them. And the match she had with SLK is probably one of my favorite house show matches so far in the year for them. The future belt, if we're keeping the outsider, quote unquote outsider, I think I'm gonna have to stick with bios on giving it to a Azusa Inaba. She's ridiculously good for how old she is and the amount of time she's been doing this.
Yeah,
Like give her
I
a
wanted to talk about
Rena
it.
type run with that belt.
100%. I wanted to talk about it but I don't think either Zodi or Awesome have watched it yet. But Tomoko Inaba versus Azusa Inaba is somehow surpassed Rina versus SLK. And those who know me and have heard me talk about Rina versus SLK, that match meant so much to me, especially as a giant Hana fan. Everything that they brought in emotion wise is what sold me on that, and I still think by some miraculous way that Azusa versus Tomoko is my match of the year. I was so enthralled, edge of my seat through everything. It's such a fantastic match. It was at Takataichi Mania from this year. Seek it out, watch it. It's on New Japan World. Please, do yourself a favor. It's so good. Anyway, continue. Awesome.
White belt, I am putting on Carrara.
Fair enough.
It is time for her to follow in the footsteps of her mentor. And I also think it could be a really fun reign because of the way that she wrestles people. Because even though she would be the champion, she would always just almost be considered the underdog in a lot of situations and she wrestles like that. And she conveys emotions in the ring very well that usually the white belt is the most emotional belt in Stardom, given the past champions. Red belt, I'm slapping that shit right on Momo Watanabe, and she's having a year-long reign with it. I don't give a fuck.
So deserved.
She's having that
Very well
belt.
deserved.
She's running through everybody and anybody. But yeah, that's me. That's at least me. Or I would consider giving Shuri the red belt again.
That's fair. That's so fair, actually.
Oh
But
yeah, I didn't even bring up the IWGP title. Keep that on Shuri. I don't have anybody else.
Yep.
The only other person that I could possibly see putting that on anytime soon would be us. Okay.
Suri.
one Azumi.
One son Jesus.
Respect.
Respect your son Jesus. Thank you.
It's not a disrespect to
She
Suri.
died in the Fed to rise again in Japan to put on absolute banger matches and produce banger shows.
No. Suri is the GOAT. I just don't want the IWGP Women's title on her because it's not somebody who's. We're not going to see her regularly on Stardom shows and probably not New Japan shows, if we're honest. So I'm looking at somebody who's going to be more around a lot.
But what if we did?
That would be cool, and that'd be awesome, and then I'd be
Shit,
fine with it.
we
But
had-
also, don't
we had
ever,
them-
please let Shuri hold this belt for a while.
Oh well,
Don't
yeah.
take it somewhere immediately.
I'm not trying to say we take it off Shuri and put it on Suri immediately. I'm just saying I would if I had to put it on somebody else who is not named Shuri, I would put it on Suri.
That's fair. Okay, now to get back on track of our Stardom show, because we've been all over the place today.
It has been a return to form, which means a long
We're back, baby.
We gotta walk the fuck in and talk about
Okay.
just the Stardom
So,
show.
future Stardom title match: Hina versus Rana Yagami. What?
Rana should have fucking won this.
It was a
Rana
good.
should've won.
Rana should have won. It was a good match. It was a good match. I liked it.
It's fine.
Rana carry job.
I don't like. I don't
Yeah,
think. I don't
it's-
like. Okay, I'm in the boat of.
I'm
don't
not
think,
gonna lie. I'm only saying that just to piss off Hendrix.
Even
Yeah,
though he's
that's fair.
not
Fuck you,
here.
Hendrix.
Yeah,
We love
fuck
you,
you,
Wow.
Hendrix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hendrix.
You're gonna be
No.
listening in your car, so fuck you.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
fuck you.
What if you call if that is actually true by the time he's listening to this, that is an intense call out. Holy hell. He's gonna text us like when this goes live. Like,
We
how
love
the
you,
fuck did
Hendrix.
y'all know?
We love you,
Okay, well, he
Hendrix.
told me he's always listening to us.
Yeah,
in the
he's
car,
like
so
listening to
I'll
it in
go
the
with
car or
that. But, like,
something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I,
I just imagine little anybody else is listening, just like, who the fuck is Hendrix?
oh man. Oh dude, dude,
And
that's crazy.
Hendrix is just like, what's everybody saying fuck me for?
Dude, no, but like I'm in the boat of Hina isn't horrible. I think she's a serviceable wrestler. I think there's room for improvement. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, in ring Hina is fine.
Yeah.
It's
Rena isn't gonna go out there and not Rena, Hina. Apologies. Hina can go out there and she will at least put on a match that you aren't gonna like
Hey,
look.
hate.
Do you want to? I'm going to explain Hina in one sound clip, and I hope it comes through on
hold
the
up.
podcast.
I should unmute your sound button before I do that. Careful.
Ooh.
I have no character.
Oh man.
It's so true. It's so true.
Look, she has no character. She doesn't care, and she has no personality. I'm sorry, Hina fans. I'm so sorry, but like,
they exist.
yeah, I was gonna
Hendrix.
they're Hendrix.
That's right. The only one.
Hina fans
The
exist because they
only
are
the only Hina FC member.
Dude, oh my god, I love Hendrix though. Jesus, continue though.
Hendrix is amazing. That's one of my closest friends.
Bro, we had to make jokes about her breaking number 2. I had to make jokes about her breaking number 2 pencils because she doesn't have a personality. Her personality is I stand here and I flip my hair and I do a pose.
That's B.
That's it. That's all
beast.
she
I do
does.
judo.
That's all
I do
she
judo.
does. I do judo. I do
just not
judo
as well
because
as-
my sisters did it. Yeah.
No, I don't think she's horrible. I think the match is really good though.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a little harsh on Hina,
Yeah,
and
I think
I
like that.
I don't want
I-
to be that mean. She seems nice.
I like Hina.
Seems like a little
It's
bit.
I
a
like Hina.
bit at this point.
Like honestly, with
Yeah.
Hina is she's still like young. She's still 18, so she's still got like a lot of room for like improvement. She's gonna grow, and she's gonna
She's
get
a
better.
fucking
It's also the thing,
nerd.
she's also been wrestling for 7 years.
Well,
She's a
yeah.
nerd choosing school over wrestling. What a nerd.
Okay, so I generally, so when I speak on this, I don't mean this in a super negative way. Wrestling isn't her passion,
Yeah.
No, it's not, and that's okay. I mean,
and that's okay. Like, I want her to be happy. I want her to succeed.
Yeah.
I have like genuinely no negative feelings with her on a person at all, and not even really as a wrestler. She's sure she's probably my least favorite in Stardom, and that's if everybody who has recently left would still be there. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Put that one on your fucking note cards. Oh, Bio obsessed with Hina now. Oh, fuck
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
Saying Hina's probably your least favorite when Ruaka is just right there.
That's it. I'm making a hose
Yeah,
mad
no,
at it with
I would
Hina.
say,
It's over.
yeah. I Hey, I'd still put Hina and Ruaka below a certain somebody. So
That's mid.
I'll let you have that. I'll let
Mid.
you have that. But
You
Oh,
let me have that. Okay.
Rana should have won. I think it's Rana's time. Rana shows so much personality, so much.
fight.
And Rana is insanely good for being a year and a half into her career.
Yeah, she's so good.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Insanely good.
I don't think she's getting another shot at the future belt though. This is like her third time.
Yeah, and
Like
that
if they
sucks.
were going to give her the title, it would have been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Oh,
I say
no, here we go.
the most. I'm gonna put this in the most likely people. I say you have Rana, Tomoka, and Shuri go and take the artist belts.
Mm.
I see the vision.
I can get behind that.
I see the vision.
Two belt Sherry like really makes me happy actually.
The only problem I have with that, and this is usually the problem I have when it comes to double champions in Stardom, is one belt usually ends up losing out
You know what?
because the other
And
belt takes
it's always
priority,
going to be the artist belts,
and
and that's fine.
it's
I
always
just
the
want to see a
artist
double with
belts.
Tomoka and Rana.
Okay, well, how about
I mean,
this?
yeah, it's just
Or
How
you know
about-
what? Give Tomoka and Rana the have them beat Wingori. How about that?
No, what? No, I was just gonna say, bro,
that.
what?
Whoa, that's
I'm
that's
sorry. That's not a good
that's a
choice.
bold.
Bro,
That's a fucking take.
I think you guys are
I'm gonna slap the button on bio with a take.
you guys are forgetting a one certain Saki Kashima just that could fit right into the spot Sherry was gonna have.
True. Or what about Lady C?
Yeah, this is true.
See.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, so
It's a
here's
no-
what I say about that. Lady C and Hina have their team.
Yeah.
Saki Kashima, Shuri fits Tomoka and Rana's style a lot more than Saki.
Oh, I
does.
mean, yeah, but also if you don't want like
Also,
double
we're forgetting
champion,
about Ami. Ami's gonna come back.
that is
sometime.
true. We don't know when, but
You know
she's
what? Yeah,
supposed to.
I did. Okay, full admit, I did forget about Ami.
How could you forget about Ami Sourei? How
What
could you
the
do
I
that?
don't know, 'cause she hasn't wrestled in a year and a half.
I still remember her. I
Yeah.
still see you, Ami.
Let's go. Anyways, no,
But yeah, you know what? Honestly, throw Ami in Sherry's position there. I'm fine with that. I do
But that
I do
means-
like Ami. Like that wasn't a shade on her. It's just
yeah.
I kind of forgot that she is just injured. And
That means no
I'm
champion.
sorry, get well soon.
That means no champion Saki Kashima. That makes me sad, but it's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
See,
Saki
so Saki doesn't need a title to be like
She
there.
doesn't.
Like,
True.
she's there and she's funny and I love her to death. You don't need
I
to put a
won't-
title on her. You don't need to do anything with that. Just have her show up and I'm happy.
Fair
I won't
enough, fair
lie.
enough, fair
I've been loving the Saki and Tomoka like interactions in the ring whenever they're
Oh,
teaming. It's
It's glorious.
incredible.
I love how like like it's very much like how Saki and Shuri were early on, and now that Saki and Shuri have become so close, that spot has been taken by Tomoka, and it's so funny.
I don't mean to like push us along, but we gotta gotta give it
Yeah,
to
no,
it.
no, I was
Yeah.
literally just about to do it.
So-
When we have Tekla versus Carrara, and if Tekla wins, she must join Cosmic Angel, or if Tekla loses, she must join Cosmic Angels.
If she wins,
And if Tekla wins, she
yeah.
gets to fight
Okada.
Kaoru Okada. And
She lost. she
she
lost.
She lost and then beat the fuck out of Okada and got fired. And now she has officially signed with AEW.
Is she officially signed? We don't know if she is actually.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought it came out
Officially
from
signed.
Okay.
Fightful that she signed with AEW.
Oh, good for
And
her.
AEW,
And I'm
AEW
calling it. I'm calling it right now. She's going to debut at Double or Nothing, probably after the Tony match or after the Owen final.
See honestly for me though, I think she's going to be debuting at Final Battle. That's ROH's big pay-per-view, right?
Oh yeah, she is just gonna be on Ring of Honor. Oh man.
I think I'm pretty sure she's gonna be on Ring of Honor as opposed to AEW.
Oh man, this sucks. I actually do like Tekla. I actually do like Tekla a lot. Oh man.
I hate it. Yeah.
I
This
liked
is an interesting match.
I
Like,
liked it.
It wasn't a horrible
I
match.
thought
I
it was
liked it.
fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
I mean, Tekla was so focused on Okada that like she just looked past Carrara, and
Yeah.
Carrara just beat her
Yeah.
in a wonderful moment and the
This-
only time of happiness of my fucking
This-
night.
This was easily Tekla's best showing in a while.
Well, she also hasn't had that many singles matches.
That
It's
is
usually
true.
tag,
She
like-
is. She was very
like,
much.
Tekla's a solid singles.
She's yeah. No, she's not bad in
no,
the ring.
yeah. So here's the thing with Tekla. Tekla, when she was the Toxic Spider, was something actually really fun and interesting in Stardom. And then when she started this idol killer gimmick, it became too like
She tried
it
being the
became too
War Dogs.
Western.
She tried doing exactly what the War Dogs were doing, but it was.
See,
I think
I
if
don't
they-
watch
I
enough
think
New
if-
Japan to say anything on that.
I
It
think
just
if
it
they
became
would've
very much like
committed more to it, it would have been fine. But they didn't commit to it.
No, they didn't. That's also because other situations.
Other external factors in that, but also
Yeah.
they were still letting her call herself the idol killer.
They should have. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
And all
should have
that.
just.
Like they
called herself
should
that.
have kind of gotten a little bit more behind that.
Yeah.
But that's
Like,
my opinion on
it,
it.
it sucks because the character in itself is like on paper, sick idea, really cool idea.
She has so many people to feud with.
But it's like they were too scared to really pull the trigger on that, mostly because of the shit that happened outside of Stardom. But also because, like, I don't know, they just didn't. They've never really seen Tekla as a singles competitor. She's always just been the tag wrestler there.
like well,
I mean,
even she was like SWA champion.
I guess that's true.
was.
Yeah, that's
It was.
And like yeah, like Tekla just what I say is her gimmick became so like Western slash like American style,
yeah.
and it's it's something that would fit more better in the West.
AEW,
Because Japanese fans did not buy into it at all.
yeah.
Like, I know when like we're watching shows and stuff, and we'll all go and kind of clown Zodi for liking Tekla, and a lot of Western fans aren't too fond of her either, and most of it just comes from her gimmick. It was very corny. It was very
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's going to excel in AW and Ring of Honor.
Whatever it is.
I don't
Yeah.
think Stardom just wasn't the place for her after she dropped the Toxic Spider character.
Yeah. But, like she's not a bad
yeah.
wrestler by any means. She's pretty good. It's just like
She's all right. I don't. I say that sounds harsh, but like I don't have like a negative opinion of her as a wrestler. Is kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that's fair. Match was fun.
The next match we have.
That match was fun, but I do want to highlight one more thing from this match.
Oh yeah, Carrara's wish.
Well, Carrara did end up saying her wish was to fight whoever was going to be red belt champion after that night.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it in the ring. They did it backstage, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
But also, can we just talk about real quickly Taro Okada just doing a fucking victory lap?
That is pretty fucking
No.
funny.
That man took a victory lap on Tekla and fired her.
Yeah.
That man is amazing. I love it.
Toru Okada is funny as fuck.
He is
This
funny
feud
as
has at
fuck.
least shown that enough to me that it's like I'm like even if
He's
I
so
can't,
funny.
I hate his booking a lot of the time. He's so funny and charming as an
It makes up.
individual that
Yeah.
I can't possibly hate him.
I can't hate him. I can't hate
Like
him.
he's so fucking funny, and I
Oh,
love
that-
that. But also at the same time, I I like him better because he genuinely cares about
Pro wrestling.
Yoshi
Yeah,
wrestling
no, he cares.
and pro wrestling in general. He genuinely cares about it. And I think what we've seen is a lot of probably ideas that aren't his, but more of the wrestlers' ideas that they're coming to him with, and he's been more open to doing them and trying them.
Yeah.
Which I think is important.
Yeah, yeah.
But this man literally got on the mic after Tekla lost and just went, Tekla, you lost to Carrara. You're joining Cosmic Angels.
I do understand because I feel like obviously she just has to go to AEW eventually. I really wish they would have ran with that story a little bit. Because I think it'd been really fucking funny.
So here's my thing about that though, and this will be one of the last things with it we talk about.
The match, yeah, that match.
Yeah. Who's to say that if she ever shows back up, they just don't go, hey, remember, you're still in Cosmic, yo?
Man.
Which would just be funny as shit.
I think before we head on to the next match, I think the funniest moment I can recall from Tekla as the idol killer was when she was going to do some fucking like chair bowling and people would not move out of the way.
No, she had to scream at them to get the fuck
fuck
out of the
way. And
then it
finally
just became a
fucking
bit.
moved.
It just became a bit. Every time she would try to do it, people wouldn't move.
It's fucking hilarious.
It was incredible. But yes.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it became with the fact that they didn't like or respect Tekla anymore. Like they were so done with her, which kind of in her favor as a heel.
it
Like,
did.
you kind of
Yeah,
want that.
it worked in her favor, right? Like
Now for oh god.
I was just gonna say, Carrara W's are always welcomed on this show. We love Carrara W's. I love Carrara W's. Didn't know it was gonna be the only W of the night, but that's for another time.
No, it's
See,
not the only. Oh, what about it is?
I suffered 2 L's this show. This is one. This is the other one. The first one was Rana, and the second one is this one. The fuck we doing? Why are we feeding Reina Yumiko Hoda, or why are we feeding Reina to Yumiko Hoda?
Simply...
She like look, Hoda's a legend. I can't be harsh on her. She deserves her flowers, and I'm fine with final boss rules. And Reina didn't need a final boss rule right now. Like, I'm so confused with how they're doing Reina, because like she just came off of this like insane future run, got up to, went up to the white belt division, and while I was pretty sure she wasn't winning, even though she kind of even got me to believe a few times, they keep putting her on like lower end stuff. Like, part of me had hope that they were going to be like, all right, we're gonna have Reno win, and it's going to be a huge win for her, and that wasn't the case. They did the whole like, this is a spot you have for a rookie you're willing to stop treating as a rookie, not somebody that you're starting to put higher up on the card and higher up into like the main event. And Reina did her best. Hoda can't move like Hoda like used to. Like that's not even a knock on her. She's like approaching 60, but like it's rough.
It was fine.
This one was kind of rough.
It was a fine one. It's whatever. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't have any much else to say about this. It really sucks that Rena's not treated like she should be. Like she should. Well, maybe not having her. Like part of me still thinks she's the one who takes it from SLK, and from reaction that I'm seeing from everybody else, I think a lot of people are also going and siding with that should be the case, and I think she needs to be treated in a lot more bigger light than she's currently being shown at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad that she had this spot. I think it's more of putting her in the ring with a legend like that and a well-respected one. Isn't bad because if I remember correctly, Yumiko basically like gave her like the stamp of approval. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Which is cool, but like,
Which is cool, which does add to Rena's,
more,
you know,
okay. So let me kind of rephrase what I'm meaning. Like, her getting a match with Yumiko Hoda is not the bad thing. It's her losing.
yeah, but I
She's
mean,
on the spot of, if you're gonna put her with a legend, have her pull off that surprise win rather than have it be this boss battle that she can't surpass. Because Rena right now has also been shown of not being able to surpass other people in the white belt area without cheating. And
That's
Rena's
mostly just because she's
and
still a
what
heel.
Rena and SLK really showed, and this match as well, is that she is now trying to get these big wins without cheating, and she can't, and that's really really detrimental to
Not
that.
really.
well,
I
I think
the thing is,
she has to break out of
hate.
the hate, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's what
It
very much seems like
yeah.
they are building towards.
It's the same. Okay, well, it's just the simple like, it's the simple building up of Rena. Like, yeah, she's losing to people like, Yumiko and SOK, but also she's putting in an actual good fight to win those matches, just coming up very short. It it's the build up over time that's gonna help her, because as when she stops cheating as much as she was and starts actually trying to win based off of talent and skill and shit.
That's what, well, yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
she's doing, and then
Yeah,
now
yeah, but it's
she's
not.
not being successful in that.
But that's
And
because
the only time
it's
she
you
can
can't
is
just
if she's cheating,
you. Eh.
I think
and that's the
what
problem.
I think what, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, Zodi. I think what Zodi's trying to say here is, right, like going up against going up against a legend and then going up against other people without cheating. It's the slow burn of the moment she reaches that point that she's gonna beat people without cheating. That's when the rocket ship is gonna take off
Yeah,
with her.
that's what I meant.
No,
Yeah.
no, and that's where I will agree with that. It's the fact that like let start letting that happen. Like, if having this be at All Star Grand Queendom, having this be a big show, getting her that big win, this would have been where to cap that off. Because, and I don't just mean SLK. Like, SLK was a big one, but like when she's put against other people, like she still loses. She lost she lost the future belt, and then she lost the new blood belts. Cheated to get her way. Cheated against Oriano to get the win to face SOK. Started out the match with SOK cheating a little bit and then realizing that she's doing this for Hana. This is not the way Hana would have liked it. So she stopped cheating and took some of Hana's moves, and which was such a beautiful, well told story on that end. And then a lot more of the hate matches. Even she's cheating less, and she's really starting to try to be like, I can do this. I don't need, I don't need to cheat. And then until she's working second to somebody else in hate, and then that all goes out of the way because Okada. And I think here would have been such a huge, huge moment for her to get that one, because now I don't know when she does, because if it's not against a legend, or if it's not against a major, major player, it's going to take a lot for that to work. And sooner or later, it's just going to keep affecting her negatively, as opposed to you pushing towards a positive direction.
Mm, I think I think she can get past it. To be completely honest, remember,
Eventually, yeah. It's just
suffering builds character.
When you look at one Saka Matani, that is 100% true.
Well, no, that's mental breakdown.
That's actual just mental illness at that point.
That's just actual mental breakdown at that point.
Yeah, no. Well, get on to the last match, I think, unless we want to continue. But that 6-man tag team match: Meiko Satomura, Mika Iwata, and Yuna take on Cosmic Angels, Aya Sakura, Natsupoi, and Saori Anou. And holy shit, it was a murder of Aya Sakura. God damn.
Yes, but Aya Sakura showed that she can hang,
She did.
especially with Mako.
I
That
think,
was important,
dude.
That's exactly what I wanted from that match.
honestly, that's very important. And Aya Sakura has been moving up on how much I like her a lot.
She's so good. She's
I believe she's doing that with a lot of people.
She's good.
Like, especially with her matches with Chi-Chi. All right, like Aya Sakura is somebody that I would want to. Damn, I'm gonna fall into you. I would say I wouldn't be opposed to Aya Sakura beating Hina.
I can
I'm not,
co-sign
I
that.
wouldn't be opposed. I can co-sign that as well.
I can co-sign that.
However, we are missing a very important thing in this match.
Oh, we really? I don't think we are. I don't think we are, actually. I think we're...
So in here, we have a never-before-seen dream matchup.
Oh, man.
Saori Anou versus Mika Iwata. Oh my god, I've never seen it. Oh, I need a singles match right now.
I need it.
Oh my god.
I am
Well,
so...
Please get them the fuck away from each other. I'm begging.
Please, I don't
Nope.
need that match again. I'm okay. As much as I love both talents, and they have good matches, please stop. Please get them away. Please.
I like their first match. I will give it. Or when I say first match, I mean the white belt match, where Mika Iwata won the white belt for the first time. I was for that. I liked that match. I think that was a very fun match. I think it was one of Saori's best Stardom matches since. And as the matches kind of went on, I feel like they each just dropped in quality each time, and I didn't like the second one at all, and then the third one I really, really hated. And yeah, I don't want to see them together anymore. I really, really want Stardom to go and do something big with Saori where she's allowed to show her actual personality and not this blank slate. I think it works horribly on her. To me, if you're the blank, stone-faced wrestler only works for me if they're going to be a fucking killer.
Well, she is.
Like Akira Kuragane, she looks like she's, when she's stone-faced, she looks like she's gonna fucking kill you, but then when she gets in the ring, she shows a fuck ton of emotion. And a fuck ton of emotion and personality, and I feel so much of that is lost on Saori. And I know I'm more harsh on her because I was such a huge fan of her in Oz and as a freelancer, and just because she did show so much character and personality, her character work was great, and I need something with her that isn't just be, hey, I'm the straight faced one in Cosmic Angels. Everybody else is so goofy and fun and lovey, and I just sit there stone faced. That's the joke. For me, it takes away so much of her, and it make like because I know how good she can be, that it hurts to see this. And like it's not me hating Sayori as a wrestler or as a person. It's I can't stand the fucking character. I want her to go
So
and be able to have all the personality and character that I know she is capable of.
I actually like I can see where you're coming from, but I disagree fully because I feel like she has some of the best like reactions to in matches like in Stardom. I think she has the best like she's the best at that. She's like the absolute like best at the facial reactions, like being like I think it also helps the fact that her hair is just gets really fucking messy after some matches and shit.
Oh my god, her hair gets absolutely insane and it's
I
amazing.
don't know how she does that. Like,
It's
that's one thing that pops me. I, the only thing I say that is if most of the Stardom roster is really good at facial reactions in matches, I think Sayori has a good dead face, but when it comes to like actual facials, like for me, like obviously Mayu's number one, but
yeah,
she's not in
yeah,
Stardom anymore.
not necessarily. Surprise, surprise.
Momo Kogo, very good at it. Kevin, very, very good. SLK, phenomenal. I guess I'd probably put SLK in Mayu's position now that Mayu's gone. Uh, Carrara, insane at it. Rion is one of the reasons that I drew to her so early, is how well she does that. That like, I'd probably put Sayori upper middle of that, but
I mean,
as
she's good
like
at it.
an all around,
I
I disagree on.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe it's one of those she wants to keep things separate. And when she's in Stardom and when she's in Oz.
And I'm
Maybe
fine with them having different characters. That doesn't bug
I
me.
think I
Like
think
a
that
good example of that is Azusa Anaba. In Stardom, she is this gremlin
she's
heel.
a fucking gremlin, and to steal a
Uh,
line from Meerkat, she's gonna go behind the
she's a fucking
house
imp.
with
Yeah,
she's gonna go behind the house with Fukuchin Death and smoke cigarettes, and mom can't do anything about it.
yeah. Big shout out to Meerkat.
I
We
love
we love
Meerkat.
Big
Meerkat
shout out.
Ultra.
He's funny
Yep.
Big
though.
shout
Big
out.
big shout out.
He went and he even told people to listen to us, and that's amazing.
That's insane
I
to
can't
think
thank him
about.
enough. I love
No,
him.
really cannot
I
thank him enough.
that yeah, he's cool. I like his videos a lot. Very funny, very funny.
It's super funny. It's insanely talented editor.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh god.
But
That man makes cinema.
yeah, I'm very excited because I know he's working on a like future film stuff, and I'm really excited to watch that. The short film that he made was really, really, really good. But yeah, like what I was saying, like Stardom, she's a fucking imp, and I love it. But when she shows up in JTO, that's not her at all. You know,
No, it's
she's
not. It's so funny.
like the way that she can separate. She's 17 fucking years old, 2 years into her career, and can effectively play two separate characters simultaneously and just switch back and forth between them. Like you see a little bit of that in her match with Tomoka, where a little bit of that impish side comes out, but she's still less you know evil intent like she is in Stardom, and more, and she's a lot more of her closer to how Tomoka is. A hardcore striker, somebody who would fit well into God's Eye. Um, so yeah, like I'm not opposed to them being separate characters. I'm fine with that. I just wish the Stardom character, there's more personality there because that's what's going to draw me in. I have that theater background, so I always draw more towards personality and character than I ever will with just in-ring work. So if I don't draw myself to your character, I'm probably not going to be a fan. It takes a lot to be won over by in-ring work alone, and like, because for me, like when it comes to in-ring work, give me strikers. Get like God's Eye is like perfect for me, like for in-ring work.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's like that's my thing. I really don't mean it to sound like I'm just being mean to say Ori,
Yeah.
because I don't necessarily have an issue with her. It just I really just I know what she's capable of as an in-ring worker and as a somebody who can do character work,
Mhm.
and I want to see that side of her and Stardom like I would on as a freelancer.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, no, but Mako's team does pick up the win. She pinned Aya
Into that
Sakura
asshole.
after a finisher, and like I think I might be remembering misremembering because it's been a while since that show. I'm pretty sure Mako gave Sakura a bit of the stamp of approval there. I could be wrong though.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She 1000% did.
Fucking
And now that Mako is retired, which I also kind of wanted to talk a bit on Mako's retirement show, and I don't remember it enough. I have to go back and rewatch it.
that is yeah.
Not from like not from me talking negatively. The impact of her retirement itself, like the second that her retirement ceremony happened, I forgot the matches and I was a mess.
Yeah, no, but this is it was a fun tag match. The ending part with Aya and Mako's like little exchange was the fun part of it. Really good, and that's it for the first half.
Yeah. Oh, because we didn't mention it. Poi was there.
Poi was that is right. She was there. I could not
She
tell you
was
a
there. You was
singular
there
thing.
too.
Could not tell you a singular thing she did that match. I'm not gonna lie.
Poi was a gremlin during that match.
Poi was Poi.
What the fuck
Poi was
isn't she a
Poi.
gremlin?
Poi did Poi things. She played around, and
Well, yeah, Poi is always a gremlin.
Fuck around and Poi
I
out.
love Poi. I love Poi.
Yeah, I love Natsu Poi. She can do no harm. Do no wrong.
Well, I mean,
No,
her comments on Tej were unnecessary.
she can do no wrong. You know what? If Natsu Poi says it, it must be right. I'm sorry.
I can't go sign that one.
I'm just fucking around. No, but that's. I think that's it for this episode. I think.
I
Yeah, what
think
do we call it?
so.
What are we gonna call it? Mayu went to Marigold. Who could have seen that one coming?
Mayu Gold.
No, we didn't talk about it.
We
Let's
didn't
talk
talk
about it
about
right
Mayu at
now.
all.
We're still recording. Fucking Mayu went to Marigold.
Big champ Azumi. Big champ Azumi.
Big
Big champ
Yep,
Azumi.
yep. That's a good time.
And the one thing that I can say is that with Azumi as champion, that only means one thing. We are fine.
We are fine.
We are fine.